Sheryl Swoopes made news. Now, she made news last week when she sat up there and was applauding Indiana Fever players, but then forgot to mention Caitlin Clark. She jumped all in my ass because I sat up there and said, hey, how you going to ignore Caitlin Clark? You know what she brings to the table. How you just going to ignore her? That's not an accident. Sheryl Swoopes is a champion. A champion. Look at her tweet and what she put up about me. You talk about whomever and whatever you want to on your podcast, correct? So why can't I? Also, did you listen to the entire episode? Nope. I have a personal relationship with these players, and they deserve recognition as well. That ain't the point, Sheryl Swoopes.
Imagine being at the peak of your career, making headlines with every game you play, only to find yourself unexpectedly embroiled in a controversy that takes over the conversation. This is precisely what happened between two of the biggest names in women's basketball, Caitlin Clark, the rising WNBA superstar, and Sheryl Swoopes, the legendary Hall of Famer and broadcaster. The drama that unfolded between these two has not only ignited a fierce debate among fans and analysts, but has also shed light on the pressures and scrutiny that come with being at the top of your game. Today, we're diving deep into the controversial exchange between Sheryl Swoopes and Caitlin Clark, a story filled with misunderstandings, public apologies, and a series of events that have left fans and players alike questioning what really happened. This isn't just about basketball. It's about reputation, respect, and the powerful impact of words in the world of sports. It all started with a seemingly innocent mistake. Sheryl Swoopes, a WNBA Hall of Famer and current Dallas Wings broadcaster, made an incorrect statement during an appearance on the Gills Arena podcast. While discussing Caitlin Clark's stellar college career, Swoopes mistakenly claimed that Clark had stayed in college for 5 seasons and took over 40 shots per game. The reality? Clark played just 4 seasons and averaged 22.7 shots per game, still an impressive feat, but not quite what Swoopes had mentioned. This misstatement might have been brushed off as a simple error, but when you're as high profile as Swoopes, even the smallest mistake can spiral out of control. The basketball community quickly caught wind of the error, and criticism began to pour in. Fans were divided. Some were quick to defend Swoopes, citing the complexities of remembering every detail about every player, while others were less forgiving, arguing that, as a broadcaster, Swoopes had a responsibility to get her facts straight. Recognizing the need to address the situation, Swoopes reached out to Clark directly. In a series of text messages that would later become the center of the controversy, Swoopes apologized for her mistake. She expressed her respect for Clark's game and congratulated her on her accomplishments, emphasizing that she had no ill intentions. Clark responded graciously, thanking Swoopes for the apology and acknowledging her contributions to the WNBA. It seemed like the matter had been resolved privately between the two until Swoopes decided to take the conversation public. In a surprising move, Swoopes posted screenshots of the text exchange on social media. Her intention, it seemed, was to clear the air and show that there were no hard feelings between her and Clark. However, the post had the opposite effect. Instead of quelling the controversy, it reignited it, with fans and commentators questioning why Swoopes felt the need to share the private messages in the first place. As the screenshots circulated online, the public's reaction was swift and intense. Some fans accused Swoopes of being unfair to Clark, suggesting that her original mistake and subsequent apology were indicative of a deeper bias. Others defended Swoopes, arguing that she was simply trying to be transparent and address the criticism head-on. The situation took another turn when Swoopes was removed from her regular post as the Dallas Wings color commentator for a game against Clark's Indiana Fever. This decision sparked even more debate, with many wondering if Swoopes' removal was directly related to the controversy or if there were other factors at play. Amidst the growing tension, Swoopes remained active on social media, responding to various posts that referenced her interactions with Clark. One of the most notable exchanges occurred when Swoopes praised Chicago Sky player Diamond DeShields for a hard foul on Clark during a recent game, a foul that had drawn significant criticism from fans and analysts alike. Swoopes' support for DeShields further fueled the controversy, with some interpreting her comments as an endorsement of aggressive play against Clark. In response, Swoopes posted a message of encouragement to DeShields on X, urging her to keep her head up and not let the hate get to her. While Swoopes' intentions may have been to uplift a fellow player, the timing of her post and the context of the controversy only added fuel to the fire. The back and forth between Swoopes and Clark, coupled with the public's reaction, highlights the intense pressure that athletes and broadcasters face in today's social media-driven world. Every word, every action is scrutinized, and even the most well-intentioned gestures can be misinterpreted or blown out of proportion. For Caitlin Clark, the controversy has been an unexpected distraction in what has otherwise been a record-breaking rookie season. Despite the noise surrounding surrounding her, Clark has continued to dominate on the court, breaking multiple WNBA records and leading her team to victory after victory. Her ability to stay focused amidst the chaos is a testament to her mental toughness and dedication to the game. On the other hand, Sheryl Swoopes finds herself navigating the complex landscape of modern sports broadcasting, where one wrong move can have significant consequences. As a Hall of Famer and a pioneer in women's basketball, Swoopes' legacy is secure, but the controversy serves as a reminder that even legends are not immune to public scrutiny. One of the most significant aspects of this controversy is the role that media and social media have played in shaping the narrative. In the past, a private apology might have stayed private, and a broadcaster's mistake might have been quickly forgotten. But in today's world, where every interaction can be instantly shared and dissected online, the stakes are much higher. Swoopes' decision to post the screenshots of her conversation with Clark on social media was a calculated move, one that she likely hoped would clear her name and put the controversy to rest. However, the public's reaction suggests that the move may have backfired, raising questions about when and how athletes and broadcasters should engage with their audience online. For Clark, the controversy has brought additional attention to her already high-profile career. While some might view this as a distraction, others see it as an opportunity for Clark to demonstrate her resilience and maturity in the face of adversity. As the dust begins to settle on this controversy, there are valuable lessons to be learned for both Swoopes and Clark, as well as for the broader basketball community. For Swoopes, the situation serves as a reminder of the importance of accuracy and accountability in broadcasting. Even a small mistake can have significant repercussions, and the way it's handled can make all the difference. For Clark, the controversy has provided an early test of her ability to handle the pressures of being in the spotlight. Her grace in responding to Swoopes' apology and her continued focus on her performance on the court are commendable, and they suggest that she has the mindset needed to navigate the challenges that come with being a star athlete. Even as the controversy fades from the headlines, the debate among fans continues. Some believe that Swoopes' removal from the broadcast booth was an overreaction, while others argue that it was a necessary step to maintain the integrity of the commentary team. The differing opinions reflect the broader conversation about accountability in sports media, and the fine line that broadcasters must walk between offering honest analysis and respecting the players they cover. For Clark, the support from her fans has been unwavering. Many have rallied behind her, praising her for staying above the fray and letting her performance on the court speak for itself. As she continues to break records and lead her team, it's clear that Clark's focus remains on the game and that her growing fan base will continue to support her every step of the way. The controversy between Sheryl Swoopes and Caitlin Clark has sparked important conversations about the roles and responsibilities of athletes and broadcasters in the world of sports. While the incident may eventually be forgotten, its impact on the way we view and discuss women's basketball will linger. As the WNBA continues to grow in popularity and visibility, the scrutiny on players and commentators alike will only increase. This incident serves as a reminder that with great influence comes great responsibility, and that the words and actions of those in the spotlight can have far-reaching consequences. In the end, both Swoopes and Clark will likely move on from this controversy and continue to make their mark on the sport they love. But the lessons learned from this experience will undoubtedly shape the way they approach their careers moving forward. The story of Caitlin Clark and Sheryl Swoopes is a fascinating glimpse into the dynamics of modern sports, where public perception can shift in an instant and where the pressure to perform and to speak carefully is always present. As we look back on this controversy, we're reminded of the human side of sports, where even the most accomplished athletes and broadcasters are not immune to mistakes, misunderstandings, and the challenges of navigating the public eye. If you've enjoyed this in-depth analysis, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more content like this. We'd love to hear your thoughts on the controversy between Caitlin Clark and Sheryl Swoopes. Do you think the media blew it out of proportion? How do you feel about the way both women handled the situation? Let us know in the comments below. And as always, stay tuned for more updates, game breakdowns, and in-depth analyses of all things WNBA and NBA. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.